Have you ever stopped to wonder, at 65, 70, even 80, how rare and extraordinary you truly are? While many have slowed down, given up, or quietly faded into routine, you're still standing strong, still doing things that most only dream of at your age. This isn't just luck, it's resilience, strength, wisdom earned through every sunrise you've witnessed and every storm you've weathered. Today, at Elderly Wisdom Secrets, we're going to uncover 7 powerful signs that you're not simply aging, you're mastering the art of living. And if you find yourself nodding along with even a few of these, you're part of a rare group, stronger, wiser, and more alive than 90% of your peers. Are you ready to recognize the greatness already within you? Let's begin this journey together. Sign number 1. You wake up with a reason bigger than routine. There's a quiet kind of greatness. Not the kind that shouts or demands attention, but the kind that, even at 65, 70, or 80, makes you open your eyes each morning with a quiet spark inside. It's not about grand achievements. It's about still feeling that pull to water your garden, to hear your grandchildren's laughter, to walk into the sunlight and feel it warm your skin. According to research from the University of Michigan, seniors who live with a clear sense of daily purpose are 43% less likely to suffer early death. Purpose isn't just something poetic, it's survival, it's life. Take Mrs. Carolyn, 74, from Vermont. Every morning, before the world fully stirs, she steps into her little garden. She touches each leaf, whispers to each bloom. She doesn't rush. She doesn't need to. Because for her, living isn't about chasing. It's about cherishing. If you still feel a reason, no matter how small, to open your eyes and move into the day with gratitude, you are carrying a power rarer and stronger than most ever realize. You are not just growing older, you are growing richer in spirit, in strength, in soul. Sign number 2. You honor movement as a celebration of life. There's a quiet courage in those who choose to move, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. At 65, 70, 80, the world may expect you to slow down, to stay still, to quietly fade. But if you still lace up your shoes, stretch your arms to greet the sun, or sway to the music when no one's watching, you are defying the slow drift of time with every heartbeat. Movement, no matter how small, is not just exercise. It's a declaration. I am still here. I am still alive. Research from Harvard Medical School confirms what your spirit already knows. Just 15 minutes of gentle movement each day can slash the risks of heart disease, diabetes, depression, and cognitive decline. And beyond the science, movement rekindles joy, sparks resilience, and whispers hope into tired bones. Let's meet Mr. Leonard, 78, from Arizona. Every morning, while most still sleep, he walks to the corner store. Not for milk, not for bread, but for something deeper, to remind his body and his soul that he's still choosing life. Some mornings his steps are light, some mornings heavy, but every morning he moves, and with every step he tells the world, I have not given up, and I never will. If you are still moving, even if it's slow, even if it's small, you are carrying a fire within you that no number of years can extinguish. You are not merely surviving. You are celebrating life with every breath, every step, every heartbeat. Sign number 3. You still look at life with wonder. It's easy, as the years pass, to let the world grow smaller, to believe that everything worth knowing has already been seen. But if you still wake up with questions in your heart, If you still tilt your head at a new idea, eager to understand rather than to dismiss, you are carrying a rare and beautiful light, the spirit of wonder. This wonder doesn't demand loudness. It lives quietly, in a curious glance, in an open mind, in the courage to say, "Teach me, show me, I want to know." Science agrees. Research from the University of California shows that seniors who engage their minds with new learning experiences lower their risk of cognitive decline by up to 48%. But beyond the numbers, curiosity keeps the soul elastic. It keeps your heart young, even as your hair turns silver. Let's meet Mrs. Elaine, 76, from Oregon. When she retired, many expected her to slow down, to settle. But Elaine chose differently. She picked up a brush and began painting again, not to create masterpieces, but to explore colors, feelings, memories. Her hands, once steady, now trembled. Her lines, once crisp, now wandered like rivers. But each stroke whispered a defiant truth. As long as I wonder, I live. If you are still marveling at the world, still leaning into its mysteries, then you are not just aging well, you are aging brilliantly. You are a living testament that life, even in its later chapters, is still unfolding in color, in music, in wonder. Sign number 4. You still weave yourself into the lives of others. There is a strength more powerful than muscles, more enduring than bones. It's the strength of belonging. If you still reach out, with a phone call, a knock on a door, a hand offered in kindness, you are practicing one of the greatest acts of courage, staying connected. Loneliness isn't just sadness, it's erosion, slow and silent. The National Institute on Aging confirms it. Seniors who stay connected to others lower their risk of major health issues by 45%, not just in their bodies, but in their minds and hearts. Let's meet Mr. Harold, 80 years old, from Texas. Every Thursday, without fail, he opens his porch to the world. No big speeches. No grand invitations. Just an open door, a warm chair, a pot of coffee waiting. Neighbors drift in, laughter spills out, and for a few precious hours, life feels wide and full again. Harold knows a secret. Health isn't just measured in blood pressure or bones. It's measured in how many times a week your heart is touched by another heart. If you are still choosing connection, still choosing to show up for others, to let others show up for you, then you are not just adding days to your life. You are adding life to your days. You are building something stronger than any muscle, a soul that remains open, vibrant, and wonderfully alive. Sign number 5. You still find miracles in the smallest moments. True wisdom is not shouting from mountaintops, it's whispering in the quiet places of life. If you can still pause, to feel sunlight warming your hands, to savor the first sip of morning tea, to marvel at the way a breeze stirs the leaves, then you are carrying within you a rare and sacred gift, the ability to witness everyday miracles. In a world obsessed with speed and noise, to slow down and truly see, that is no small thing. It is mastery. It is survival. It is grace. According to research from Harvard Health, practicing daily gratitude and mindfulness can lower the risks of depression, heart disease, and even memory decline, not by magic, but by reconnecting us with the life we already have. But beyond the science, presence is a love letter we write to the world every day we choose to notice. Meet Mrs. Virginia, 77, from Colorado. Each morning she sits quietly by her window. No screens, no noise, just a simple notebook and a willing heart. She writes down 3 small things she is grateful for. the laughter of neighborhood children, the softness of her favorite blanket, the silver shimmer of morning dew. In that simple ritual, life blooms, not loud, but rich, real, and radiant. If you can still look at the ordinary and see the extraordinary, if you can still catch your breath at the beauty woven into an average Tuesday, then you are not just growing older. You are growing luminous. You are the living proof that even as the body weathers, the soul can still shine brighter than ever. Sign number 6. You adapt with grace without losing your light. True strength isn't standing still against the winds of change. It's bending, bowing, and rising again, without breaking, without bitterness. If you've found ways to adapt to new pains, new rhythms, new worlds, and still greet each day with curiosity, humor, and heart, then you possess a power rarer than gold, resilient grace. The world changes, always has, always will. But if you can change with it without surrendering your tenderness, your kindness, your joy, you are not just surviving. You are thriving. Research from Yale School of Public Health shows that seniors who embrace change with flexibility live not only longer lives, but fuller ones, marked by lower rates of depression, illness, and cognitive decline. Let's meet Mr. Benjamin, 75, from North Carolina. When arthritis stole his running shoes, he didn't rage at the sky. He learned to swim, gliding through the water where pavement once carried him. When old neighbors moved away, he didn't retreat into loneliness. He opened his door and his heart to new faces, new stories. Benjamin teaches us something vital. Change is not the enemy. The true danger is hardening against life itself. If you have learned to yield without giving up, to grieve what's lost, but embrace what's left, then you are not aging into weakness. You are aging into wonder. You are living proof that a flexible heart can weather any storm and still turn its face toward the sun. Sign number 7. You still carry dreams that refuse to fade. The body may carry wrinkles, but the soul, when it dreams, carries wings. If you still close your eyes at night and envision places you've yet to see, kindnesses you've yet to offer, memories you've yet to create, then you are not growing old. You are growing expansive. Dreams are not relics of youth. They are oxygen for the living spirit. Science agrees. A study from Stanford University found that seniors who set new goals and nurture fresh hopes experience stronger mental sharpness, lower stress, and deeper happiness. Let's meet Mrs. Eleanor, 79, from Maine. When the world told her it was time to settle, she chose to soar. She enrolled in an art history class she had once only dreamed of. She practiced Italian at her kitchen table. And one brilliant October morning she boarded a plane to Florence, not because it was easy, but because her heart said, "It is still yours to live." Eleanor teaches us, it's not the absence of challenges that defines a full life. It's the refusal to let challenges shrink your dreams. If you still dare to dream, to map new adventures, to whisper new hopes into the morning light, then you are not aging into shadows. You are aging into brilliance. You are proof that life does not end at the edges of comfort. It begins wherever courage dares to dream again. You are the living proof that life grows more beautiful with time. Pause for a moment. Feel the quiet strength within you, the strength to move even when the world slows down, the wonder to see light in ordinary mornings, the courage to bend but never break, the tenderness to keep loving fiercely, the daring spirit to dream beyond every number written beside your name. You are not a fading story. You are a rising symphony. Each line on your face is not a surrender. It is a line of poetry written by the hands of time, telling a story of resilience, wisdom, and breathtaking beauty. At Elderly Wisdom Secrets, we believe this: your age is not a limit, it is a crown, woven from years of laughter, of tears, of dreams dared, and dreams still unfolding. Today, honor what you have built with your courage, step forward with pride, breathe deeply, love openly, dream shamelessly, and if this message touched your heart, share it. Because somewhere out there, someone else is waiting to be reminded, life doesn't end, it expands. And you, exactly as you are today, are one of life's greatest, most magnificent triumphs. The world is richer because you are here. And your best chapters, they may still be waiting just beyond the next sunrise.